Alright, hello friends, here comes my next video, and this time I'm producing a video on a concept called product life cycle in marketing management domain. So when we teach this particular concept to our students, so in the class at times they are not clear about what kind of products and services are at which particular stage practically in the market. So this chart is really helpful, but the point is student needs real life examples to understand whether a product is at growth stage or a maturity stage or at a decline stage, or at an introduction stage. So this depends on a lot of factors. Usually we tell them there are 5 factors that I like to show you here through this chart. So first one is sales, and then profit, and then cost, and then competitors and customers. So but the most important part is a student should be able to relate to it after understanding a lot of theoretical concepts. So for this a student definitely has to go through the latest news. For example, this is the latest news that I have taken up on 4th of May 2022. So this was an article that came in Economic Times, indiatimes.com. But I'll just run through with this short paragraph. So if you look at the passenger vehicle sales in April 2022, as per this article, the sales have gone down, and the reason they mention is it is because of the supply chain constraints. So Maruti has got 10% decline in domestic sales in passenger vehicle category. So when you go through the concept called product life cycle, you need to understand it from a categorically perspective, or it could be a month wise comparison, or it could be an year wise comparison. So you have to be very careful, and you need to design your territory, your parameters on which you are actually clarifying the doubts of your students. So herein, if you go through, this is basically passenger vehicle sales are going at decline. So from maturity it is actually going on a 10% decline. So that's what they have mentioned here in April 2022. So that is what they have mentioned. Now they have not shown the kind of comparison they have created, whether it is on a month. Here they have mentioned a year on year decline. Okay, so that is how you can understand. So as compared to the last year, the passenger vehicle sales have now declined. So sales of Honda cars and MG Motors also fell by 13% and 21.7% respectively. So that is how. But if you look at the other manufacturers, for example, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Kia, Toyota, Kirloskar, and Skoda. So these players usually don't play on passenger vehicle category. So their sales have actually improved in April 2022. So if you look at the graph here again, so you can mention that the passenger vehicle sales category has come down, but the other category may be SUV, the sales have improved, the profit have improved, so they are at the growth stage, whereas passenger vehicle category is probably at the maturity stage or at the decline stage. Okay, but if you talk about the two-wheeler segment, Hero MotoCorp, Honda motorcycle, TVS, Royal Enfield, they have seen a double-digit growth. So for April month, so you can say that the two-wheeler as a product is on the growth stage here for companies, especially called I've mentioned here Royal Enfield and TVS and Hero MotoCorp. But if you go for Bajaj Auto and Suzuki motorcycle, they have reported a decline in sale. So you need to define whether you're talking with respect to the organization, with respect to a brand, with respect to a variant, or you are talking with respect to a category. So you have to define it, and then you need to produce your data. So this, there may be variations, so you need to be very clear on what you are talking. So company wise, or a category wise, or a product wise, or a brand wise, or a variant wise. Likewise in commercial vehicle category, segment, so there is a robust growth in April 2022. So again, growth stage has come here. So these stages may vary from months, or if you compare it month wise or year wise, so you may find there are variations. So this graph will keep varying. So now commercial vehicle sales of Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland and Mahindra and Mahindra reported 40.6% increase in sales, and 23.3% increase in sales respectively. So I'm not going through the full article because time is limited, and the video duration is also needs to be quite limited, not should not go beyond 3 or 5 minutes. So I would like to end this particular video. I hope you have got the idea of understanding the product life cycle and its different curves that happens based upon the sales and profits and the different scenarios available outside in business domain. So with this, I like to end this video, and I thank you all for listening to my video. I request you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for having more number of videos on sales and marketing domain. Thank you very much.